Yo, what's good? Welcome to Flip the Vibe, episode 3. Woo! I'm Nawal.
And I'm Duane.
And this is the Arts and Culture. Arts and Culture. Keep it.
Say,
Arts and Culture podcast with a difference. Flip the Vibe.
The difference is we can't pronounce what it is.
Trust me. Trying to get a tagline, but it's hard. This may be a running trend. But yeah, what's good?
We're recording this one back to back with episode 2.
Yeah.
So we ain't really got a lot to say to each other.
No, we're not going to lie about it. Yeah, this one's been recorded back to back.
Some people will be like, oh, hello, nice to see you. But
Yeah,
like,
man. Oh my God, what happened last week? Nah, it's the same goddamn day. There's some stuff I never got into in the last episode though. So this is something I want to bring in. But before we do that, what's today's episode about, D?
it's about tech and like how tech's been involved in our lives, because like we love the shit in it.
Yeah, we love it. Even more than loving it, like I think being millennials, we had like a mad transition in technology. I mean, our parents got radio, telly and colour telly, you get me? That was like the bigness in their life. But from TV to flipping smartphones, like fucking Star Trek computers in our actual hand, that's something else. So we're going to go over sort of what our lives were, how we interacted with tech and how it might have moulded who we are today. As it did for a lot of our generation, I guess, and kids growing up with it.
Yeah.
But before that, D, so...
Hang about, I know what you're going to talk about, and I'm just going to say, for the purposes of the lawyers, everything he's about to say is allegedly.
Nah, it's not allegedly no more, bro.
Yeah, but
No, it was allegedly in 2020 when I knew about it. It was allegedly last week when man quit his job. But today, shit's real and out there. ITV are putting this shit out, bro.
Yeah, but what they're saying is he weren't underage, and you're about to say he was underage, so I'm saying that bit is allegedly.
Okay, so obviously, anyone that haven't worked it out yet, it might be a couple of weeks since it happened.
You reckon I'm quiet?
Huh?
I sound quiet, do you reckon?
No, I think you're alright. Look at your waveform, man. They're fat. I'll sit back a bit. Anyway, so we're talking about Philip Schofield. So, I got a bit vexed last week when I saw that my man had stepped down from This Morning. And I'm like, yo, this is over the controversy that I heard about in 2020, but whatever. And I showed my girl a couple, like, obviously ITV put it out there saying he stepped down. And Eamon Holmes come out as well, he was flipping, oh, why are we seeing he stepped down? Eamon Holmes went in gully still.
Yeah, but like, my mum was hugging him up when he came out as gay and saying, so like, why didn't he come out earlier? And it, like, all these ones that are coming out of the woodwork late, you should have said it in 2020.
Well, obviously, you know why he didn't say it now, innit? But, so, he stepped down, he's quit This Morning. These times, I know there's more to it. And I started showing my girl some stuff on TikTok that kind of reveals it. But yeah. And then I woke up, this week? So this is the bank holiday 28th. So last week, another story comes out saying, not only is he stepped down, but he's had some sort of unsavory relationship with a runner on the This Morning show back in the day, and it's the controversy over this relationship that's kind of.
But most people on the internet known this for years, isn't it? Like, bro, I saw that video with that Jack Jones geezer who popped the confetti when he was having dinner with that bloke in it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'll just put it like this, right? So when I was at Waterstones, I used to work with this guy in it. My manager, his missus was like one of these internet super sleuths. His daughter was mad into Shawn Mendes. And when Shawn Mendes come to Birmingham, off one picture, bruv, she found him, took her daughter up there to meet him.
Yo, these are the crazy people that you got to avoid.
But at the same time, she was into a lot of the stuff the conspiracy stuff in it. So when the whole Philip Schofield coming out as gay came out, my manager was flipping like, nah, blah, blah, blah. Because allegedly, he'd been involved in this boys' theatre group since he was 10. Then this boy became a runner on This Morning. Then supposedly, allegedly, they kind of fell out and he had to go. He got set up with a job on Loose Women. That's what it is. Yeah. Allegedly.
And then didn't that Eamon Holmes' wife in it? She put in a complaint about the relationship. Yeah. And then
that's when he went to Loose Women. Yeah.
Because they sacked her off from that, innit? And then Eamon was like, no, fuck this, I'm gone.
Yeah. So that was a mad one, but it also reminded me of obviously, the Jimmy Savile thing.
Yeah.
So obviously, before Jimmy Savile broke, obviously everyone knew Jimmy Savile was a dodgy cunt. But before Jimmy Savile broke, one of his victims had a blog which my daughter's mum used to follow. So I was kind of, before it all come out, I was like, do I believe him? Do I not? Yeah, I believe him. Then a couple of weeks later, it come out. So I guess this is just something to say about the generation, the times we grew up in.
The person that undercover Jimmy Savile said there's another big star in it, and it must be my man. So
Philly Skull.
I reckon more's coming out.
Bro, there's enough of them.
But the way that Holly's pretending like she's only found out now is bollocks.
I know, that's some bullshit. But yeah.
I'm just saying it again, allegedly.
But no, this is something that's like, this is something that I want to point out, because obviously, a couple of years ago, everyone's talking fake news, and everything was fake news. Bro, everything isn't fake news. Some shit's just alleged. Some people have just got the clout. Like Sin City.
Yeah.
I like the yellow bastard has got so much clout that no one can't touch him. Real talk, bro. There's people out there like that.
That Weinstein was the prime case of all the clout in it. Like he's been doing it for years.
So, bro, Epstein's the clout.
And then they took him out.
Yeah. Do you know what? As this is the tech episode, there's something else I forgot about. Bro, can Knock Door Run survive in the age of Ring doorbells? So
I remember
it was that's Jack. It was. I'll put it up on the socials, innit? But basically, me and my girls just chilling. I can't remember what day it is, and we just hear dunk dunk dunk, and someone run off in it. Bro, no one got out of bed. No one even flinched. We're just like, I wonder what that was. Let's see the ring, and just see some kids run off, dunk dunk dunk, and they run off in it. And it's like, yo, a Ring doorbell's gonna kid like, I don't know, neighborhood tomfoolery.
Yeah, but like everyone's got one now, so it's just getting. Everyone's recorded all the time, innit? Yeah. And
well, you could just put a mask on, really, or a bally, innit?
Did you blur out the kid's face when you sent it me?
Yeah,
I was gonna say. I thought it was some crime watch clip that you were sending me. I was waiting for something to happen, and then I was like, "What's happened?" You're like, "They're playing Knock Door Run."
But now that made me think like,
or as everyone else calls it, Knock Down Ginger or whatever it is.
Knock Down Ginger, that must be a London thing.
Yeah, apparently Brummies are the only ones that say Knock Door Run.
Well, it makes no sense. Who the
fuck's Ginger?
And you don't knock them down. You're knocking down Ginger.
Lick down doors.
Yeah, man, lick down doors. We knock door and then we run.
Well, I hide in a bush. My brother knocks the door and he runs towards me, and then that's the game.
And then he looks innocent because he's with the kid in a wheelchair. Nah, it's not them two. Unless they knew you on the estate, they know what you boys was like.
Well, we used to get like a three-wheeler bike. And I had two of them, and I give one to my mate. We used to just go around terrorising everything.
I used to flip in.
Allegedly.
I used to play Knock Door Run. I used to go down to the Grove next to us and just Knock Door Run all around the ends and that. But yeah, like, I don't know. There's bare things that probably kids can't do no more that we used to get away with rags. Like, even the fact that, like, I know this is totally off topic, but remember, like, glass Lucozade bottles?
Yeah.
Bro, if you come across one of them and it's like a little party, man, like, yeah, you get to smash a glass now. We're the reason why they got banned still. We're the reason why Lucozade comes in plastic now.
Orangina's gone now, innit, apparently.
Gone?
Yeah, gone.
Nah, W.H. Smith's are the last holdout. They must still be selling Orangina.
The only time we go to W.H. Smith's is the airport.
Exactly. That's the only time I drink Orangina. Or when I get my holiday money. Card it in the post office. Where'd you get that?
Oh, you go from post office?
It's a post office W.H. Smith's, isn't it?
Bruv, don't get holiday money, man. Just use the internet bank card.
Yeah.
That's what Chase account. You convert it live, innit?
I've done that with the credit card, but then there's a lot of charge on it as well.
Nah, this is all
I know
free,
these are like, because they're worldwide, innit?
Yeah, they're American.
It's a bit fucking late now, bruv. I'm back in the UK, you know.
Have you just told me you're looking on booking another one? Man's bowling.
Everyone don't need to know that one yet.
Bro, you told them I had 20 houses in the last episode.
Oh, shit. But yeah, walk on with you, man.
And you finished paedophile hunting now. Can we just talk about tech?
Nah, listen, yeah, this is my point. It's all off social media. It's all the
Allegedly.
Social media's made things so ambiguous. Like information is so ambiguous. I think that was my point. And also, yeah, pedo watch.
Basically, everything's not fake news, but also everything's not a conspiracy.
Yeah, 100%.
So you gotta do your Googles, innit?
Listen to Jay Huss, man. It's a big conspiracy. That's been stuck in my head all day. I don't know why. It got on my playlist this week, brother, and I just can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, so my big story, I've been waiting to tell you for about, when did I buy this thing? Like 3-4 days ago. Bruv, I bought the fucking big front wheel for the wheelchair, innit?
Oh, is it that? All right, I asked you as well, and you blanked me out, innit? Or did I not ask you?
No, I don't know, I can't remember.
Bro, I ripped the message to ask you.
Yeah.
Because I forgotten where I was, and I was going to say, are you at the wheel thing now?
Oh, yeah, because I told you I was going to go there.
Yeah. Where was I when you was there? When did you go?
It was only like 3 days ago.
I must have been at Edgbaston.
Oh, no, you was somewhere, because I can't remember.
Oh, no, you messaged me off or something.
Yeah, I text you, and I was there. But, like, bro, for anyone that don't know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's basically one wheel. Are you going to get it up?
What, the thing?
No,
I was looking for the message, and you carry on talking.
So it's like one wheel that's connected to a battery, and then you got, like, motorbike handles, and it connects to the wheelchair, lifts up your front wheels, so it, like, powers you through. But it's quite rapid. I reckon it goes like 12 miles an hour. And I was in there testing it in the car park. Bro, you can put it in boost mode, and I was wheel spinning
boost mode, yeah.
Yeah, I was wheel spinning in their car park.
Listen, you got to paint it red and like turbo boost like kit in it.
It's all black now because any colours was more money in it.
Yeah. So what do you clap it then?
Yeah, I bought it on the spot. Bro, this one, bro, guess the price.
Okay, so first of all, let's just go back in time a little bit. So when we used to bang the current wheelchair into taxis, man like Chin used to inflate the price every time. So what your chair now is $1,500.
No, it was $3,000 when I bought it.
$3,000 when you brought it. 23 grand when Chin put it in a taxi.
Yeah.
Worth more than your car, boss.
Every drink he had, it went up 10 grand.
Okay, so this one's free. I'm gonna say 5.5.
Remember, it's not a wheelchair. It's just a wheel.
Oh, it's just the thing on front.
It clips onto my current wheelchair, innit?
Alright. So, let me guess. It's a little more. What speed?
It goes like 12 miles an hour. Bro, it lasts 30. I can travel 30 miles on it.
30 miles on it. That's long though, at 12 miles an hour.
I know, yeah. But the problem is you can't take it on the aeroplane because the battery's too big, innit?
Yeah.
So I've been planning like...
Can't it go underneath the hold or something?
But I'm going to like ring them and that. But I've been looking at getting to Amsterdam through like ferries and that because you know around about going to Amsterdam.
Bro, allow that. Just flipping box it up and send it to your hotel.
What? On the post?
Yeah. DPD. DPD it to your hotel, bro.
But if they lose that, I'm fucked.
It's all insured anyway. You're not fucked, bro. You haven't had it for how long? If I lose that, I'm fucked. Tell you what happens if you lose it, because this is the point of this podcast. What happens is, right, yeah, your wife has to push you. But man like me and Chin, yeah, push you through so many clubs with up and down Broad Street. No, stop. Where was our motorised wheel, bruv?
Remember, I didn't have money then.
Yeah, you did. You had your house money. You had beer, though. We've already put out here that you're like the hood. You're the flipping council estate Martin Lewis, yeah. Fuck you, man. You get married, yeah, she don't have to... Nah, do you know what? She did Prague, so I'm not going to put hate towards the wife.
Prague did her in. That's what made me get handles, because she was screwing.
Yeah, that's another one. You never even had handles. Do you know what? Nah.
Anyway.
No, stop that. Anyway, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your wife, but I want to know where this was 10 years ago. Man was walking down Broad Street drunk.
I don't think it was invented. I don't know.
No, where's the handles though? The handles were invented, weren't they? Man had to use that bar and crook up my back.
I thought I was young, fit and single in it, but now I've realised I'm old, fat and lazy.
Okay, so I'm guessing the price. 2G.
£4,800, bro.
Just for a motor?
With the wheel, the motor and the handlebars. It's a killer, innit?
Oh yeah, because it's like it's up there, innit?
Yeah, so you like... It's basically like you're driving a motorbike, but it's connected to your wheelchair. But like, because we're going, because we got the dog now, we're going more holiday in the UK, innit? like we booked somewhere in Devon and it's like pure fields and that, and I was like, I ain't getting over these. So I went to have a look, and the bloke was like, yeah, you can order one now. And I was like, you know me, I don't like spending money. I felt a bit sick.
Yeah.
I looked at Siobhan and she's like, we need it.
Did the test drive
test drive it, yeah. Well, she was gonna take photos of me and that, but her mum rang out when we was doing it, so she was video calling her mum and then forgot to take photos and that. But I was wheel spinning it. And the geezer who was selling it to me, he was in a wheelchair, so I was like, yeah, that's the first thing up when I got mine, just put it in the fastest and see what happens in it. And then
I just want to say, sorry to interject, that's not that sick, but it's sick that they've got like a disabled salesman.
Most people that work there, it's called RGK in it. It's in Cannock. They make sick wheelchairs. Because I'm gonna buy a new wheelchair because that one I've got is clapped out in it. Yeah.
That went to Vegas. That was new when you went to Vegas.
Yeah, I've had it for like 12 years. Shit. But there's one in there. I'll show you the photo. But it's made of carbon. I want it, but the starting price, 10 grand.
Jesus.
But he's sick. Let me get the photo. Look at that.
Jeez.
We'll whack it up on the socials.
Oh, so that's just give me a fingerprint. No, I got your money. Yeah, that's nice, bro. That's slick.
I said to the geezer,
it's podcast colours as well.
Yeah, I said to the geezer how much he was like starting 10 grand, but you bet because they're like sport cars, isn't it? The lighter it is, the more expensive it is.
Yeah,
and that's the lightest one. But then you showed me this other one that was like four grand that he was using. And it's proper light. So I'm gonna save up again, and in about 20 years' time, I'll be able to afford another wheelchair. Shit, but that's what, like, when you was like, yo, we need to buy this other mic, I was like, yo, give me a couple of months because I've just went mental.
We'll see what I go on tomorrow. My bills come out, but I think I'm blessed, so I might just clap it, innit?
Yeah, we need to fucking fuck the mic. We need to get this Bluetooth.
Bruv, listen, we've got this little cheap Bluetooth thing that takes an hour for us to connect to. We need an NFC one.
We'd have like 20 episodes out now if that Bluetooth thing worked better.
Properly. Trust me. Oh my days.
Yeah, so that's because like tech. That makes my life easier. That's tech. Like now we're gonna do the tech episode.
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, this is an episode about the evolution of technology in our lives and the way it changed us, culminating, I guess, in social media. The worst part of technology in Duane's opinion. Yeah, Duane don't like it, but you love the gram.
If you ever speak to us on any social media, you ain't speaking to me.
You're speaking to me.
Speaking to Nawal, innit? He loves it.
I do, man. Now, do you know what it is? Not to get too much into it, but I don't know. Like, it was somewhere for me to put my passions in it. I was so damn nerdy when I started my Nerdstagram. It was just nice to have somewhere to put my nerdy energies and just be creative.
You still got that one, or is it? Have you got that one?
It's still open. Mostly I just repost our stuff now.
Oh, okay.
But I've just been taking a rest. So our lives.
How is taking a rest? Just took a rest. You just posted on our one.
Yeah. Now I'm taking a rest from creating geek content. There's still more to go. But yeah, so I guess our lives, as far as technology goes, started with TV. That was the pinnacle of it. 5 channels.
No, I remember 5 channel. I remember Channel 5.
Oh yeah, Channel 5 came.
Because the Spice Girls launched it, innit?
Do you know what? Okay, this is the big thing. So as far as telly, this is my milestone for telly. When Channel 5 came out, you know when you used to have those little dials on your TV to tune it instead of having to do it on the remote and that. I did mine in it because I used to do it for my games. You know when you had to find the game channel.
Yeah.
So I used to do it for my games anyway. But I went around like my whole family doing all their tellies and tuning in Channel 5. I'm talking like 10 TVs or something like that. Probably less. I was young. I'm just inflating it now. But it was a bit in it. And that was the first time I realised like, yo, you've got a gift. Remember I said in the last podcast, sometimes you do something, and you're good at it straight away because you're a genius at it, innit? I was a genius with tech. I was, man. I was. So that was my first thing with TV. But yeah, you're right. We started off with 4 channels. Colour TVs, tube TVs. Yeah, man. And then shit got a bit deeper.
Yeah, so with TVs, I remember when I got my first job, I think I was 16, 17, and I got paid like £900. You think that's like £1 million, innit?
Yeah, back when.
And I'm like, yo, I'm going to buy the biggest telly I can buy. I went to Curry's, I swear I got like a 50-inch, but they were rear projection. Do you remember them? And the back was that big that it couldn't really fit in my room, so it was like pressed up against my bed.
The ones where you put it on your, you used to put them on your chest of drawers because the back of it would fit the TV in.
Yeah, basically. And then like my whole room was just lit up like whoom, and like I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And like I think was the Xbox 360 out when we was like 17?
I think so.
I was playing something and
Nah, not 360. It might have just been the Xbox.
I was playing Project Gotham Racing, and it looked like the best thing I ever seen in my life, and I was sitting there like, yes, I've made it. Like, this is sick. Yeah.
Same for me. I brought my first TV when I was I had my TV in my room when I was young, innit? But I brought my first TV when I got my first job at National Express. Got my first big wage, like 900. I went Dixon's in Bullring with Chin and Mrs. Chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And flipping just brought some big old silver thing, man. Got it in my room, was gassed. But then, I don't know, before we were old enough to buy our own TVs, I guess both of us probably used our TVs more for gaming than anything else, innit?
Yeah, that's like, we had, like, us chilling it. Like, you used to love, I had a telly in my bedroom that was like a bike helmet.
Yeah.
And you could pull the visor down in it when we was in junior school. And I used to love it. And,
playing Road Rash on that, bro.
Yeah. And you used to play all like the Road Rage and all that on there.
Yeah, that's sick.
But my first like gaming memory is my uncle brought over like, I can't remember what it's called. Is it this? It was like a keyboard, but you plug it into your telly.
What, like the Atari or one of them
something
ones?
like that, and you could play games on there.
Yeah.
And it was some geezer that was trapped in a dungeon, and he had to get him out.
Prince of Persia?
Nah, it was weird. I can't remember what it was. But I thought it was the most realistic looking thing I've ever seen.
Was it that weird flashback one? Was it called Flashback or something like that?
I can't even remember the name because they wouldn't let me play it.
Yeah,
so I was just watching, like, amazed.
My first thing was because I had a SNES first, but my brethren had a what was before the Mega Drive?
You had the Sega, the Mega Drive was the
Master System. No.
Yeah, the Master System. Yeah.
Was that the one with Alex the Kid in there?
Yeah, I had that
Bro,
one.
Alex the Kid. But yeah, I remember that. Man had that, my boy. And
what was your first console that you owned?
SNES.
Yeah.
Yeah, SNES, Mario, and I had the bazooka.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Mum got me the bazooka still.
I think my first one was the SNES. My dad used to be into gaming. He had everything. But my first one was the SNES.
Yeah.
But then my proper, like, sick one.
Wait, hold on. Before you tell us your proper sick one, go for your history of consoles and that, innit?
Yeah, so including what my dad had.
Nah, bro, it's what you own.
Just me.
Did your dad let you play it?
Not really.
Well, then don't include it.
Masters, Sega. What was after the Master System?
Mega Drive.
I had the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
I had the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I preferred the Mega Drive. I think the games were better.
But then I didn't have the Mega Drive.
The games were more like violent and that.
Yeah, like Altered Beast, Golden Axe.
Yeah, Golden Axe was the one.
Golden Axe is sick.
When we went to that, what's it called?
MQ40. Yeah, we battered up Golden Axe.
Yeah, Golden Axe was the one.
The memories though, of just watching that lizard swing its tails, and when you got to beat the goblins in the bonus stage, and just camping and you just rush them.
Love that bird that set everything on fire.
You like her power or you like the bird?
I like the pixels on the screen. Yes, Mega Drive, and then like my biggest, like one of my best memories. My dad was like, "Yo, for Christmas we got your PlayStation 1." I was like, "What the fuck?" Had Tomb Raider 1, and it was the only game that I had.
I used to hate Tomb Raider, you know.
Yeah, I loved the first one, but they're hard. They were proper hard, innit?
Yeah.
You never liked any of them?
No, not my thing. I've never been like, you know me, and I've never been one for like, and it sounds dumb back then, but I've never been one for games that are too linear. Like if I don't know, I feel like Tomb Raider and them games, it's like, if you can't jump over that one bit, you're stuck on that one jump for months, and it's not like there's another way you can go or something else you can do, you get me? And that shit used to piss me off because the games just weren't made that well. And I didn't get a PlayStation till quite late. So when Tomb Raider was popping, I didn't have it.
How late?
I don't know.
What was the first game you remember playing on the PlayStation?
I don't know. I was on Spyro and them things. Nah, not Spyro like that. Hold on. Finish your list first.
After that, PS1. Basically everything. PS2.
What was the first one you brought for yourself?
PS2.
PS2, that's when you had to start buying for you.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think that was like round college days, innit? I think. Because I remember playing Killzone, and that game was sick. And I was one of the rare people that put their PS2 online, and it like you had to buy this modem thing and plug it in. And me and my mate used to play I think it was Killzone 1 or 2 online, and it must have been shit, but I thought it was the best thing ever, innit?
Oh gosh. And then what? So you
PS2. I never had an Xbox, original Xbox.
Yeah, you had the 360.
I had the 360.
That's when me and you linked up.
Yeah, and I think it wasn't the best console because it kept breaking, but it's like that's my best period of like
gaming.
I had money, I had a job, but I didn't like
have responsibility.
So I just like Ghost Recon. I just smashed that off. I was entering competitions and that with my mate, and we was winning like bare t-shirts and a bit of money and that.
Shit.
Yeah, but then
you was a professional gamer back in the day, man.
Yeah, like I took it like really seriously in it, and like I was one of these that knew like every glitch and like all.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah, that was. I think that was just before we met, innit? Yeah, I was taking that shit seriously, and then I think after the 360, I moved back to PlayStation.
Yeah, PS3.
Yeah, and now I've got the Xbox Series X, but I ain't got a PS5 yet. But
you had the PS4,
I had PS4.
You had the PS4 and the Xbox One just for Forza.
Yeah, just for Forza.
Cool.
Because PlayStation Gran Turismo, I don't like it, man. Shit.
Bro, don't let my dad hear you say that.
Just love it. Siobhan's dad used to love Gran Turismo.
I know, bro. When I heard that at the funeral and that, it's like I learned a lot about him that I didn't know, and I was like, yo, my dad and him would have like really got on, you know.
He had the setup like in the living room. He had the pedals and the stand.
Yeah, my dad's had the setup for years. He's got like setup. He got the flip. He plays like online. He got shouted out by a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He was in the. There's a guy that posts for Gran Turismo in it, and my dad must have been in his race in it. And then like he was watching it back, like watching YouTube, the guy who watches, and the guy's like, "Oh, this is Dub 9."
No way.
Like, yo, he sent me the video and everything. He was gassed.
There's a proper serious one in it, like it's a proper sim game. I don't know what it's called.
They're dropping a film about it.
What, Gran Turismo?
Yeah, with Orlando Bloom in it, bruv.
Oh.
Because they had a competition a couple of years ago where they got a bunch of Gran Turismo players.
Yeah, turned into a real race.
Yeah, it's a film about that. But yeah, it is a proper sim, and that's why I've never really played it that much. I was more of a Need for Speed guy.
Yeah, but Forza's like you got Horizon, the arcade one, and then the normal Forza's a sim, but it might just better than Gran Turismo. So I just buy a console just for that fucking game. But I think I'm gonna buy a PS5 for Spider-Man 2, innit?
Yeah,
I love Spider-Man. I love the first one. Because like, God of War's good in that, but I ain't really...
I've never been mad into God of War.
It's good, but it don't make me want to buy the console, innit? Plus, with all this, like, whatever PlayStation's version of Game Pass is, you could just wait a couple of years and everything's on there, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
What about you? What's your list of consoles?
Boy, SNES. I had the SNES for ages.
I never had a N64. But my mate had it, and we used to smash GoldenEye.
Yeah, I never had an N64,
like
but my mate had it.
A real good memory.
Yeah.
For gaming.
Bro, I was SNES for ages, I think. Then I must have had a PlayStation by the time I was about 13, because you know the Eclipse? We had that Eclipse in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Well, you had to go to Cornwall to see it properly. I was deep into Final Fantasy 7. I just remember like looking out.
I've never ever played a Final Fantasy game.
I know. I don't think you would have had the patience for them, man. It's just turn-based games.
Yeah, fuck that.
The new ones are better where you actually like...
I've never... Because the new one, is it 7?
Yeah.
When you can just run around...
But it's a remake of the old 7. So the old one used to be turn-based, and this one, like, you're actually fighting it and control the people. So it's kind of mad, like, having played it all that time ago, and it's like, a dead game. The game's still the same storyline. They've just changed up the graphics and that... Currented it up.
There's like a flying car in it or something.
Yeah, I think there's loads in it, man. Fucking we ride chickens and shit. Chicken racing, chocobo. You gotta raise them and fucking... Bro, there's part of the game where like raising birds to be fast is like you gotta do it to get like a certain thing to get to the next bit.
I saw one where there's like a Easter egg where you can get a weird bird thing and it
chocobo.
Can fly you to a secret island and you get something mad.
Something like that. But so yeah, got the PS... I feel like I didn't have a PS2. I feel like I didn't have a PS2, but I can't remember.
No,
I had a GameCube.
Oh, I've never had a GameCube.
I had a GameCube for Smash Brothers Melee, Red Card Football, bro. Never played that then.
No.
Basically like a football game, but where you could batter people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a red
Remember
card in the
fucking
game.
NBA Street? You must have played that.
Yeah, I played. Me playing NFL Street, like, got me into watching American football for about 4 years, just from playing the NFL Street game. But yeah, FIFA Street was sick. And NBA Street. Now NBA Jam on the SNES back in the day. That was the
sick
one. So yeah, I had a GameCube. Then I went on to the first Xbox. Then I went.
You had a proper Xbox.
Huh?
You had the big one,
the big black one,
X1.
Yeah. I had one of those. Had like True Crime on there and that.
True
that was meant
Crime.
To be the 50 Cent game, innit?
Sick.
That was meant to be the G Unit game.
Yeah. Did you play that G Unit game?
Nah, you did though.
Bro, I was brainwashed by G Unit. I was G Unit up. I was ready. If Ja Rule would have walked past me, I would have stabbed him on the face. I was brainwashed.
Fanatic and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't have a PS2. My brethren had a PS2, so I just played PS2. It is. I had the GameCube. I feel like I might have got a PS2 somewhere because no, I got the Xbox. Huh?
Did you have a Nintendo Wii? I never had a Wii.
Nah, I never had a Wii. I got the Xbox, then I got the PS3. Because I was gonna. Do you know what it was? It was FIFA on the PS3 converted me. So I got the PS3.
I can't imagine you playing a football game.
My boy, like, I don't chill with him no more, but it was like mad footballer in it. So basically, he used to just dub me up on the game, and I was his training dummy. But like, I used to like it. It was cool, innit? Flipping Then I went to. Sorry, I'm making this so long and boring. All right, Xbox 360. That red ring twice. So I got the PS4. PS4 was like me and you was deep on, and then this little traitor sitting across the road from me. This little traitor went and got a PS5 without discussing the fight. I didn't get a PS5. Sorry. You got an Xbox without discussing it with man. I didn't get a PS5, forgetting what the fucking point was. Man didn't discuss it with the fire team. Went rogue. Got the Xbox. Tom, we all had to follow him.
Tom's like, he's deep in the console war, so he'll never get an Xbox. So I was just like, yo, someone's got to push the situation.
You could have spoke to me.
Yeah, I could have.
We'll have to do an episode on that South Park about the console wars. Yeah, if you ain't seen it, go watch it. But yeah, so yeah. I mean, that was a bit deep considering it was just about the game consoles we got. But man, a gamer still, like, if I ain't dealing with my frustrations through music or TV.
He says he's a gamer, but man, have you got out of Valentine yet?
I brought Red. No, I had a kid though, man. Okay, so I got Red Dead Redemption. I must have started my save file about 5 times by now. I did get out of Valentine once, but I wasn't happy with the way it happened. I got battered up, and you know that last fight. And you know when you get buoyed up and you know you can do better.
Yeah.
So I just stopped it in it, and I don't think I played it again since. But them times I did have a young child. You gotta give me something, bro.
Yeah, but still, how many years has it been out?
I ain't tried to play it again since.
It's like,
and in all fairness, it's not my fault. Like, you turn on the game, you see a rabbit, you shoot it, you get the skin. It tells you about some legendary rabbit, so you go and look for a legendary rabbit, and then you find a legendary bear, and then that kills you, so you got to go back to the start, and you ain't got your skins. So you find a crocodile, and you fight him. Bro, the game's too open.
You just said, oh, don't like linear games. Now you're saying the game's too open.
It's too open, yeah. Open world's good, but it's like Assassin's Creed had a lot to do, but you could get it all done, you get me?
Yeah.
It had a lot of background shit happening, like, you know, we used to send them assassins out on the missions. So that was cool.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best Assassin's Creed. Was that Brotherhood?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, new one coming out. We'll talk about it after. They've set a date for Mirage, but we'll talk about that later.
I ain't played one since the pirate one.
So, we had TV, we had consoles, the world was good, technology was pushing us forward to great places of boredom and sitting inside. And then along comes this fucking weird noise when you pick up the phone. So yeah, we got introduced to the internet. And yeah, man, that shit was crazy. Like, I remember coming back from school and I mean, I think everyone in our age just used to live on MSN, innit?
Yeah, MSN.
The MSN era.
For the kids out there, it's basically WhatsApp, but you need a computer.
Yeah.
You need to sit at your computer.
Back when you had to tie up your phone line to go on WhatsApp. But nah, that was crazy. Like, I don't know, bruv, like from instances of random racism on flipping chat sites to flipping...
Before that, before I had a computer in my house, you used to have to go to this sentence makes us sound old. You used to have to go to a video shop and they had like computers in there. You could like internet cafe for like
I used to go internet cafe. Or before internet was big, and you just used to use it for like polyphonic ringtones. Yeah. You used to go library.
My brother was the done at them. He used to do loads.
Everyone had Bing Pimpin in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
Remember like buying like the night tick for your phone and that.
Yeah, logos and shit for your phone. I used to spend like, you know how kids buy Prime now?
Yeah.
That's what I used to spend my money on, like ringtones and fucking cases for my phone and that.
On a tangent, that Prime, the hype must have died down. I went Asda the other day, they had bare of it and they were just flogging it for like 150 or something.
The hype ain't going. 150, yeah, for Prime.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen it abroad for €12.
Some green one, is that the dead one?
I don't know.
I've never read it.
About them. I seen it abroad and it was still expensive.
I feel like if I drink it, I'll turn into Philip Schofield.
You was from the shoot at Philip Schofield, didn't you?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, my fucking ass. So yeah, along comes the internet and our whole world gets blown open. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, you talk about the internet in general, like what we used it for, but
for me it was MSN,
downloading
Napster,
tunes.
well, LimeWire. I was
Napster first, but yeah.
And then fucking porn in it. Let's keep.
I never used it for. Yeah. So yeah, but now even outside of our childish use of it, like seriously speaking, the internet, like if you can think about the TV introducing us to like things it would never thought of seeing and the internet was the same again, like prank fuck it, the prank shit.
Oh,
yeah. You ever listen to your neighbour come to my house and she kicked my dog?
Kick my dog.
Yeah, dumb shit like that, man. We got introduced to a lot. Photoshopping. There's one geezer in my class at school used to keep photoshopping himself into pictures of Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. He loved it, innit? But the internet, like, it changed the game, and obviously it changed the fucking game.
Yeah, mad.
Just the fact that a whole generation knows what the sound of picking up the phone and flipping, or like being on the internet. Yeah. You hear someone pick up the phone, that fucking noise coming through the phone was so loud you heard it while you was on the computer. And then you knew your mum was about to shout up to you, like, I need the phone!
My version of, like, pirate radio was the internet because there was this MC Vapor. You must have heard of him, innit? I remember when his radio show was, like, broadcast on the internet. And me and my mate used to try and log in. But, like, because loads of people were logging in, it would overload the server, innit? And they'd be like, oh, no, you can't get in.
I remember, like, my first download was Morfire Crew Oi. Took 3 days.
Yeah. I tried to download the whole series of Lost. Mate, it took about 3 months. I just left my laptop unplugged in.
Dial-up was a killer.
Burning.
Yeah, then obviously after dial-up we got the fast connections, we got broadband. Shit got crazy.
I didn't get broadband for ages. My mum weren't paying for broadband.
Yeah. I had broadband pretty quick, I think. But yeah, man. And then obviously we had phones. Like, internet came first, and then we got our real freedom was the phones, man. Snake. Kick. All them flipping dead-ass polyphonic ringtones that we used to have.
And everyone was gassed to get the smallest phone now. Look at my phone now.
Everyone wants big-ass phones now.
Massive. I remember when I first bought the Note in it, remember, and you was dissing me with the phablet.
Yeah, the phablet. It was fucking massive.
I know, yeah.
Oh shit.
And obviously we bonded over the HTC.
Yeah. I guess that's one of the big things in it, like when me and you linked up, we just bonded over our technology.
Did we have that phone already or did we go buy it together?
We went and brought it together.
Yeah.
I can't remember what phone I had. I had an iPhone before that, iPhone 3GS.
I've only ever had one iPhone and it was a 3GS.
I never got an iPhone since though because my software came away from the hardware.
Yeah.
And then Apple wouldn't do shit about it, so I had to put in a complaint with O2 just to get out of my contract.
I've just done. You got no freedom with them, innit? But
them times I was like downloading bare comics illegally as well, so I used to hate the iPhone. But yeah, and then flipping. Yeah, I guess the internet went from flipping stupid chat Then social media popped up.
Now the internet is basically a utility, and it's
a necessity, bro. Kids that don't have the internet struggle at school.
Like Clover, I bet when she's older, she can't even imagine.
Bro, she doesn't even know what terrestrial TV is. When fucking was it the World Cup or the Euros come on, and she saw adverts for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, well, because when she was little, you used to watch stuff in the morning like Milkshake and that in it, but she don't really remember it, and mostly it's just been Netflix for her. So
that's mad.
I know, not really knowing adverts. It was annoying though, because the telly come on, so I want this, dad. I want that, dad. I'm like, shit. Is that what my mum went through?
Close your eyes.
Trust me, close your goddamn eyes. So yeah, phones got smarter. The internet got smarter.
Phones got smarter. People got dumber.
Yeah, trust me. And then we got fucking mobile internet. So the same internet we knew and loved, but literally everywhere.
And it's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, man. If you went over your shit, that's a bad one. But yeah, so we had normal internet. We had like, I don't know, it was just fucking Ask Jeeves and little shit, and then fucking.
Remember, Lycos.
I was about to say Lycos.
And then you could send a text in it, like free text.
I used to send free texts all day, Genie sites and that.
Just send them
and Genie Sims, remember when Genie Sims come out? So back in the day, you used to fucking, if you was on pay as you go, you pay your £10, that's what you get. You get your fucking 10 pence text, you get your fucking 30 pence a minute on calls. Then Genie Sims came out and pay as you go changed. So a Genie Sim was, you top up £15, you get a certain amount of text, certain amount of minutes and all that kind of shit. So before that, like basically what everyone has now, even on pay as you go, but it weren't available then. But Genie Sims changed the game. And remember bashing?
Yeah.
When phones used to bash.
With the was that these?
When basically like the network used to go down in it, and you could just text it. Bro, you just be chilling in your yard doing nothing, the most boring day ever.
Like,
the man says, O2's bashing, Orange is bashing. Just pull out your SIM, because you used to have multiple SIMs anyway, and just in case. Boom, and then you just texting all your friends like it actually had something to say, and just chatting bare shit. Literally just ringing your friend for a 10-minute fucking phone call about the fact that the network's bashing. But you know what? The other day, a network went down in it. My girl's son was like, "Oh, I got free text this weekend because the network went down the other day, so they gave us free text and it." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of the same thing. Like, you get me? Like it's bashing."
Texting? I thought people didn't text anymore.
Minutes or whatever it is, man. You know what I mean?
Data.
It's all data. Yeah, it's all data now. Fucking hell, our whole world's data now.
Yeah.
Shit, man. It used to be minutes.
When you're looking for a phone, it says like unlimited text on. I'm like, ain't no one texting anymore. My dad still texts me, but other than that.
And then so we went from silly websites, silly bits of information to, I mean, every bit of information you could want. Wikipedia, like I literally learned everything I needed to about comic books.
You remember Encarta?
Of course I remember Encarta.
That's the old Wikipedia.
Yeah. Encarta, man. Fuck me. And that used to be like the way you got onto, like Encarta was like
Wikipedia on a disc.
Nah, it weren't just Wikipedia. It was like it was like Edge or Chrome. That's how you got onto it, was through Encarta. So it was more like Google, really. I think it was anyway.
I just remember I had like 8 discs of Encarta, and then if you wanted like the Tudors, it'd be like, yo, put this 4 in, and then it'll pop up.
Shit. Encarta, man. But yeah, then then social media came to life. So start with Facebook, who seemed like the nice guy.
MySpace. I was on MySpace before Facebook.
But what came out first though?
MySpace.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, well we'll talk about MySpace. My bad. Tom was a G. Tom. I mean, I think people have seen the meme knocking around that like, everyone took Tom for granted, man, taught us code, never watched what we were doing, and just let us have our own little piece of the internet, you get me? Like, I don't know, I think MySpace, everyone had a MySpace. And like,
I had one, but I went deep into it, like I didn't like...
No, I couldn't do shit that some people did. I couldn't post up music and I just chase gal in it. Oh yeah, that's all anyone did on the internet. Well, that's all any boys did on the internet was chase gal. Like, BL, what they call it, Riz now, but I used to just be on there, man.
What the fuck's Riz? Is this a saying?
Nah, Riz just like, it's short for something, I can't remember what it is, but it's basically just chirping in it. Putting it on the ting in it. But flipping... My username used to be like Ladies Love Stinger MC. Like LL Cool J, innit? Yeah, man, there's a little Rizmeister. And flipping. So yeah, had the MySpace. And I used to fuck about on MySpace. Used to like meet some girls on there and that kind of thing. But mostly it was just to kind of fly your flag in it, put your tunes on there, what you liked. Then we got Facebook, fucking Instagram. Now we got TikTok and fuck knows what else. There was Bebo in there in the middle. Man.
Remember that Habbo Hotel? Did you ever go on that?
No.
My brother was showing me that. It was like a chat room, but you had your own room and you control the character. But you could like buy furniture for your room and it was like real money. And
sounds like that Penguin Club shit.
Yeah, that's what. You know, from that 3 lines is a bit like that. Isn't it?
Oh, scared now. I never did none of that still. But yeah, and so yeah, when we were born or when we were kids, the closest thing we had to technology was like this big ass box in front of us with about 4 channels. Now, bro, we're like spoiled for choice, innit? Like we've got streaming services. Like, oh yeah, so I think one of the things that we used to say, I think it's in our description, that we was binge watching when it was still when Netflix was still Love Films. We used to fucking order your DVDs, but now we've got streaming services. Like literally everything's on tap thanks to the internet.
Yeah, but it's shit though, because if they take it off, it's gone, isn't it? Like,
wow. I mean, yeah, for people who don't skirt the internet rules, yeah, when it's gone, it's gone. For other people, you can watch what you want, when you want, wherever, on your phone, on the toilet, whatever. So.
Because I had the Scrubs DVDs in it.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are now. I should have kept them.
Trust me, DVDs might be worth money one day.
Nah, that's what people said about Beanie Babies. They're worth nothing now.
And then, yeah, so technology comes so far that we've got so much TV in front of us to pick from, so many different shows, so many different creators. I mean, this is, again, I always say this shit, but this is one of the reasons why the podcast exists, that we've got so many different examples of human experience out there via the internet, via the music, and via TV. And I mean, nowadays, literally all of them are powered by the internet. Like, we get everything via streaming.
It's too much now, I reckon.
Well, fuck it, bro. No, what do you mean too much? What do you think people are doing to get our podcast?
Nah, like, obviously stream us, but fucking... there's too much TikTok, Facebook, everything in it, like... I'm so glad you love that shit, because I ain't doing none of that shit.
We've heard from Grandpa D. For me, honestly, I don't know. There is like, I think part of my epiphany made me realise that like, the internet will co-sign everybody. There's not an opinion out there that you can't get co-signed. Like, if you search, I mean, at the time, we was looking at Churchill. If you search, is Churchill a dickhead? You'll get a bunch of pages telling you Churchill's a dickhead. If you say, is Churchill a hero? You get a bunch of pages saying Churchill's a hero. Like, I don't know. You got to make your own decisions.
Everything echo chamber, man. You can just get what you want in it.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. I think the internet's cool. I like I say, that's why we kind of made this, because for me, I think the internet's nice, but if you're looking at it to flipping get answers to life, like, the internet is not your savior. Like, if you're looking at it to get perspectives and to look at different ways and see things new, a lot of people are growing off the internet, man. A lot of people have been growing off the internet. Real talk. But yeah, I mean, like I say, man, me and you have got a massive love of technology. You're gonna hear a lot about technology on this podcast.
Mainly gaming, innit? Like, we almost made a gaming podcast.
Yo, if this pops up, we're having our gaming podcast. You're mad.
Flip the Vibes, the network.
Yeah, Flip the Vibe gaming, Flip the Vibe anime, Flip the Vibe literature, maybe. If we include comics.
Or we get Siobhan on, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to learn about dragons and fucking wizards.
Bro, don't act like I don't love that shit too. Oh, do you know what I did watch while I was away? The new, so it's tangent now because we're coming to the end. The new Dungeons and Dragons film.
Oh, Siobhan watched that the other day.
It's actually kind of sick, you know.
Yeah, it looks shit.
It's, you know what, I don't want to go into the actor. Chris Pine. Like, the actor. Yeah. It looked like he was going to be one of these, like, heart-throbby kind of action film kind of guys, but the dude's got a good handle on comedy. Yeah. Like, I think he's really funny, man. I've seen a couple films. There's a one where... Forget it. He's in a couple films and he's pretty funny. Chris Pine's alright, man.
I used to watch the cartoons years ago with my dad, but now...
I used to love that shit.
Is it worth watching, or do you reckon I'll hate it?
It's worth watching, bro. It's got... who else is in it? You know the lady from... Michelle Rodriguez? From Fast and Furious. Yeah, she's in it as well.
Does she say the word family in it?
I think she does, actually. Is it Hugh Grant's in it?
Fuck off. What does he do? Is he old
Spoilers. He's in it, man. He's in it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's alright.
Yo, fuck that. I watched that man the other day.
I watched it too.
Bill Murray's in it.
Yeah, for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know why. What did you think? Come on, before we get to this.
So, this will make me sound like a granddad. Fucking, I fell asleep halfway through and then woke up at the end of it, so...
I wish I knew that, before I answered the question. Do you know what, though? I watched it on the plane back, and it was a night flight, so I kept falling asleep as well.
I was a bit bored, and it was alright. I'm not rating any of the Marvel shit anymore.
I was waiting for this. I was waiting for the Stature reveal, but no one knows who Stature is, do they?
I don't even know who that is.
Stature's Cassie Lang.
Okay.
That's a superhero name, Stature. Anyone that don't know, spoiler alert, they're setting up for the Young Avengers. Blurred out here. What? And we've seen all the characters of the Young Avengers now, so I'm just waiting for that to happen in Loki season 2.
That Kang is the new main bad guy, innit?
Yeah, until he beat up... Yeah, fuck it. Till he beat up a white woman. Man's been dropped, innit? For everything.
Oh, just like real life. I don't know about.
Well, I think... Yeah, he basically... There was some... He got arrested for assault. Then he didn't get arrested for assault. It was nothing. It never happened. And then people are saying his talent agent or his PR agency have dropped him.
No way.
And people are saying Marvel are just waiting for Guardians of the Galaxy to finish and release and that. And then they're going to sack him. They're looking at Damon Idris.
Is he in Guardians then?
Nah. It's just like they said. Obviously, they can't. They don't want to fuck up a release by setting off bad news. But the word is Damon Idris. They're looking at Damon Idris for Kang.
How to replace him?
Yeah. Keep that. That's not getting edited out.
But won't he be in? What's his name? The Time one. What? Thor's brother. What's his name? Loki. Won't that Kang be in Loki number 2?
Yeah, I think so. But then it's multiverse, isn't it? They can change anything, can't they?
Yeah, that's true.
They can just make him a younger version of Kang that was more successful. And they can just say they beat him at one film, then say, "Oh, I'm like the slightly younger," because that's how Kang works anyway, in the comics.
Anyway, fuck that. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2's out.
Boy, yeah, one of the best films out there. Yo, I mean, it's not a vibe flip, but for anyone in it, you can learn a lesson from anything. Everything's got a little bit of a lesson, and I love that Spider-Man film, the first one.
Yeah, it's the best Spider-Man film of all the Spider-Man films.
Yeah, man. The original Spider-Verse that we needed, man. Though we did get the live-action Spider-Verse too.
What's your favourite one, Tobey Maguire or...
Nah, Garfield.
Yeah, I like the Garfield one.
Yeah, I just feel like he's
more Spider-Man.
Yeah, man, he emotes better as well.
Yeah.
Just like man's emotion. And do you know what? Just the blasé of it as well, man. He's just like, I don't know.
The only thing, he's a bit too good looking to be Peter Parker. That's the only thing, innit?
I don't know. Peter Parker was never meant to be a foot, though.
Yeah, but still, my man looks like...
anyways, we're getting off it. We can save this for after. Yeah, man. This is the end of another episode. Episode 3 done. Unless you got anything else to add to this, dude.
Now, just remember, it's all alleged for the pedo.
Yeah, it's all alleged for the first stuff. Before we log off, wherever you're listening, put on your notifications, subscribe. We like to see our numbers go up if we can see them.
Rate us,
man. The more people we got listening, the more gas we're gonna get. So gas us up, please.
And we're trying to get to 100 streams.
Are we?
That's what I want.
All right, then, cool. We're in double digits now. I'm trying to get in triples. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Go and find us. Kick back, feedback to us. Let us know what's going on. And yeah, we'll be back soon with another episode. Do we know what the next one's going to be about? Or we still got to work this one out?
We're planning that shit tomorrow. So
that shit tomorrow.
It'll be a surprise for you and a surprise for us.
All right, then, cool. Until the next time. Oh, shit. Yeah, Flip the Vibe is a fortnightly release, so this one should have aired on a Wednesday. We'll see you again in 2 weeks Wednesday. Until then, peace. Wagwan, hello. Welcome to Flip the Vibe. This is episode 3. Oh, no, sorry. Start me again. Wagwan, hello. This is Flip the Vibe. I'm your host, Nawal. And this... What the fuck? You're not pressing the thing, innit? What's good? Welcome to Flip the Vibe. I'm Nawal.
And I'm Duane.
A bit slow
I
there,
forgot
bro.
myself.
Nah, I should have kept it still.
I forgot where I am. I was just sitting back enjoying the podcast and I forgot that it was my podcast.